Hello, I'm Courtney and welcome to Book Talk. Today I'm going to be discussing Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. This is the first book in, I believe, her trilogy. I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or series, I don't know. But this is the first book anyway, and the second book's already out. It's called Miss Mayhem, and I finished this last night. And I liked this a lot. It wasn't as good as I hoped, I guess. But it wasn't bad, obviously. I liked it. I gave 4 stars on GOODREADS, and I give it about an 82%. Which isn't bad. That's a high C, so that's not too shabby. But, yeah, like I said, I finished this book last night, and it took me about, a week to read, which isn't that bad for me. But, yeah, it wasn't bad. If you don't know what this book is about, it's about a girl named Harper Price. And she's a Southern Belle, and on her homecoming night, this janitor who works at her school comes to the girl's bathroom, and he's been shot or stabbed. I don't know what it was. And he kisses her and puts this icy stuff into her mouth, and then she becomes a paladin, and all of a sudden she's protecting this guy she doesn't like. It's so complicated. When I started reading this, I was like, what's happening? It's really confusing. The whole time, I was really lost. But once you start reading it, and once you get to the end, it starts to make sense to you and everything. But like I said, I gave this 4 stars, given an 82%, and if you did not know, Rachel Hawkins also wrote Hexall, which I've heard really good things about. I don't know if I'll read it or not. It kind of depends how I'm feeling. I'm still kind of progressing out of the reading slump. It's getting better, you guys. But if you have not read this book, I recommend it. It's a cute little funny read. If you want something funny and action-packed, I would recommend it. There were some things I did not like about this book, but there were things I did like about this book, and I'll talk about them in my book talk. So if you have not read this book, I will leave now because I do not want to spoil you, because this will be a spoilery discussion. So goodbye, not spoilers. Goodbye. Are you gone? Are you gone? You should be gone by now. And the people who read the book, you can stay. And now let's discuss, shall we? And I will start with our main character, Harper. And to be honest, I really didn't like Harper that much. I mean, she wasn't bad, like America's Singer bad, but there's something about her I don't like. I don't know what it is, but there's just something telling me I just don't like her. I don't know. Hopefully in the second book, Miss Mayhem, which I hope I will be reading sometime soon. It's been out for a couple weeks now. Hopefully I'll read that sometime. But yeah, I don't like Harper for some odd reason. Maybe it's because she's too preppy and does all these school activities. I couldn't deal with that. But obviously, my favorite was David. David's the guy she has to protect, and I love David. He was the only funny one, and the smart one, and the normal one, because he would be like, oh my gosh, what's happening here? I mean, he would be the one that would be freaking out. So, I was like, you are normal. If I were a character in this book, I would be freaking out, because I felt like they didn't freak out a lot. So, but, yeah. I just love David so much. I really did like him a lot. So much things happened in this book, I really don't remember much. Sadly, I did not take notes on this, so that kinda sucks. But, let's see, the whole main plot, I guess I didn't like this plot that much. I guess it was so confusing and weird. How, Southern stuff goes with Greek stuff. It's kind of just this doesn't make sense. Okay, I guess I should just go to the things I didn't like. One of the biggest things I did not like about this book, which I couldn't really stand this, how Southern everyone was. I couldn't really deal with that. If you did not know, I live in the South. I live in South Carolina specifically, so I live in the true heart of the South. This is where Southern gets real here. True Southern here. Just saying. But it's the truth. And so And, like, I could just understand all these Southern references, and I was just like, why? I don't want to understand these, like, because I just didn't want to. Like, everyone said y'all and, like, cotillion, and, like, I know what cotillion is because my sister's a part of it. I just, I couldn't stand all these Southern things. I really could not. But I just couldn't stand the Southern things. I'm sorry. But, another thing I didn't like, well, I already said I didn't like Harper much. The only characters I liked was Sailor and David. And I can't believe Sailor died. I was kind of confused at the end if she was dead or not, because, like, I felt like she wasn't dead. I was like, is she? Like, I think she is, but I feel like, I had this gut feeling that she can come back from the dead in book 2, which I'm hoping, because I don't want her to be dead. But those were the only 2 things I liked. Of course I didn't like Blythe. Blythe was pretty annoying. Oh my gosh, I had to talk about this. Ryan, this whole Ryan situation. Ryan was Harper's boyfriend. And I felt so bad for Ryan the whole time. Nothing could stop me from feeling bad for him. Just like, I had to agree with Mary Beth that Ryan was an achievement. Because Harper said at one point that she had liked Ryan for a long time. And was so happy, like, when they started going out. So I so agreed with Mary Beth that he was an achievement. Because she never spent time with him. Harper didn't. She literally left him in a movie theater by himself. And then came back with David Stark's jacket. That's horrible. Harper. See, that's why I don't like Harper. She's so stupid. She didn't even give the jacket back. And I was like, oh God. And just, when they broke up, I was just like, oh, Ryan. Oh God. And now Ryan has to protect David. So bad. I was just like, you gotta be kidding. So now all 3 of them have to hang out together. Another love triangle. A love triangle is going to happen, hands down. Because, well, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Because I feel like Ryan has, they've moved on. So I don't know. But I felt so bad for him, and I just couldn't help, like, feel on his side. Because it was true. He was like, you had been acting weird. It was so agreeable. Just, poor Ryan. I liked Ryan. Okay, I will say that. But I did like Ryan. I did. But, okay, this whole ballerina stuff, this stuff has to do with a lot of Greek stuff. And when I found that out when I was reading this, I was like, oh my gosh, Greek stuff. I'm gonna understand this. But, I did not understand the Greek stuff in this book, because I didn't know half the Greek things except for the Oracle. Didn't know what a paladin was. Didn't know what an F4 was. Didn't know what a mage was. I was like, what in the crap is this? What? This isn't Greek. If this was Greek, I should have known it by now because of Percy Jackson, because I know all things Greeks from Percy Jackson. So I was like, this is all lies because this was not in the Percy Jackson books. Just say, it's, the world's so confusing and weird. This whole Oracle stuff, I don't understand it. And the whole time, I was just like, huh, I wonder if Rachel Dare's gonna show up, because, you know, Rachel Dare's an Oracle, and David's an Oracle. That's cool. See, I want to be friends with David. I want to be friends with David, and I want to give Ryan a huge hug, and, oh, B, we gotta go say B, man. B, I can't believe Blythe took her. When that happened, I was like, no, you're taking another good character away from me. Just, oh, we gotta go say B. We're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna find out what's going on, and who do they want to kill? Do they want to kill Harper or David or both? Because that was kind of the big question. Oh, does Blythe want to kill me, or does she want to kill David? Like, that was the whole, like, I was so confused on that. So, we gotta find out that. We gotta save B. That's the biggest thing. We gotta save her. Can we bring Sailor back from the dead, maybe? Can we? Because we had the power to. So, I think it can happen. Just saying. But, I I really want Miss Mayhem now because I just want to know the answers. Even though I didn't like this book so much, I want to know what happens. I want to see, I just want to make sure everyone's okay. And Harper and David, I gotta see more moments in them. If you saw my Goodreads updates, I was like, the Harper/David ship has left the docks. And then I was like, oh, pretty sure Sailor ships them too, because she was hinting on that. And then they kissed at the end, and it was so cute. And just, I love them so much. And this cover is also beautiful. But to be honest, I feel like I like the Miss Mayhem cover. Just saying. But those are my thoughts. They're kind of scattered. Because I don't remember anything. But if you like this book talk, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more, click the subscribe button down below. I'm Courtney, and I will see you all next time.